afternoon baseball on the show. Taking you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Chris Sale starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good hard slider. He's the Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare as he throws from that low three-quarter arm angle.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And another foul ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
That'll bring in Nick Solak, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard. hard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. Pops this one up. Devers over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what David Dahl has in store. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So no need to wait, as here he is, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Red Sox, no score. Kyle Cody gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. He'll try again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And he fouls this one off. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. 1 out, nobody on. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in this thing.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
No balls and a strike to count. Schwarber leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit hard but foul. Ready with the 1 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
For the Rangers, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the center field.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my...
High and deep to right center. Verdugo backing up on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Now the pitch. Lifted into center field. Verdugo waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Davis will wait on it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth. The center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So here is Alex Verdugo looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Gone over the monster for a home run. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. Number 31 for him on the season. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Boston.
You gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
Nate Lowe digging in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
To 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding forward now, Sherten Apostle, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. First pitch on its way, and looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Jonah Heim, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Sale sets, coming at him with the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now up steps Isiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low is off of first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the 3rd now, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
For me, this is an important I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
The batter, number 5.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Next, it'll be Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Hernandez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches. He sends it out to left field. Well hit, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo is there. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now here's the first offering. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Up next for the
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here now is Rafael Devers. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Ready with the 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Red Sox leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. So now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Just bounce it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gon' get it, I'm always gon' get it. Even if you sit back denouncing it, but I'll come hang out with it.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Into the box now, Nick Solak. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the designated hitter, David Dahl.
So the next to bat will be David Dahl. He bounced out last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. And the 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department.
Renfroe.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Verdugo aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. 0-1 the count. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Rangers,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up at this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Chris Davis next to bat. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Sale into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
In now, Willie Calhoun. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Joe Palumbo, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 62, Joe Palumbo.
Now to bat, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On, he pops it up. Apostle into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. And there's 1 away. And stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Lifted into center field. Davis is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in will be Nate Lowe. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now in the box, Sherten Apostle. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1 the count now. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate now, Jonah Heim. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch out. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but it was just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 home.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Red Sox leave 1. They're up 2-0. Stepping up is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
This is line to left, but coming on. Make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nick Solak. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Sale sets. Here he comes 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. One out and a runner on third. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it bangs off the monster. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. DeMarcus Evans gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
DeMarcus Evans.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
For the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Down and away, ball 1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded back up the middle. There's Connor Falefa. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now into the box, Kike Hernandez. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Davis is under it, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Darwinzon Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
8th.
63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
At the plate, Nate Lowe, as he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Sherten Apostle, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's right there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Brett Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59, Brett Martin.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. Now another 1-2. Swing and a line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Outside, 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2. J.D. Martinez waits on deck. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gallo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
Striding in is Rafael Devers, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On the ground softly towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2. Matt Barnes enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And now a pitch on the way. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. popped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Nick Solak.
Next up, Nick Solak. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. He's set and the pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
David Dahl to the plate now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. The wall. Gone. And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with 1 swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Chris Davis would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now the first pitch, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing.
I'm about to chase money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to
Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Travis Shaw will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Travis.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a shot toward right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
4-2 the final score today. The Rangers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Brett Martin earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jose Leclerc records the save, his 30th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs.